Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Vanilla Hardcore, the Bloodsail Buccaneers server, and our priest. Thank you guys for clicking on the video, choosing to spend some of your time here with me today. I truly do appreciate that. We have a little breadcrumb we need to turn in the town of Brill, and then we're going to be taking the Zeppelin back over to Durotar today. We have some green quests stacking up over in the Barrens that I want to address as soon as we can. We don't have anything to turn in here. I want to double check before we leave, but I think we're good. Track some things here that we want to do over in the Barrens. I feel like the Zeppelin just left, so that could be good for us. It could give us time to get into Brill, turn in the breadcrumb, and then get back to the tower. What we don't want to see is we don't want to see the Orgrimmar Zepp arrive while we are doing our run here. Because then we are going to have to wait extra special long to get over to Durotar. And I do want to mention early in the episode here that I'm going to be putting the link to a Discord channel in the description, and that's going to be our Discord channel for hardcore runs and for playing on the server of the Bloodsail Buccaneers here. So if you're doing your own hardcore runs here on the server and you want to come hang out in the Discord channel, the link will be below. I have, expectations of people. And those of you guys who have been around the channel for a while probably know what my expectations are like. Basically, just be kind to one another and respect each other's opinions. That's all that I really ask for.
What now?
It's not too hard.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Alright, so we need to bring the ring back to Delia in the Undercity. I think we can wait on that. Don't think we need to go run off and do that right now. I do want to get on the Zeppelin, though. Okay, still not seeing the Zeppelin, which is good. I did make a bunch of bolts of linen cloth. I let that run the other day. So we can probably make a bunch of stuff. We just need some coarse thread. Maybe I'll do some crafting today and try to level up our tailoring a bit. Alright, so that is the Gromgol Zepp, which means in a minute or two here we should see the Orgrimmar Zeppelin incoming. We had pretty decent timing. Pretty decent. Check out some dancing animations. I realize that I don't know if I've ever really seen all the dance animations for all of the classic vanilla characters. I checked out the Night Elf one today. That was an interesting dance. It's interesting. This one's not bad. I think I see the Zeppelin moving behind the trees here. Or at least I thought so. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Oh, there it is. I kind of feel bad for the guy back on the Zeppelin tower who missed the Zeppelin. That's a tough one. Is there anything we really need to do in Orgrimmar? I don't think so. I think we're good. Skinning might need to be trained pretty soon. Pretty soon we might need to train skinning. Do we just want to run from here? If we come over this way, we will be near some stuff that we want to do. So... yeah, maybe we just run it. Maybe we don't need... if we fly down to the crossroads, we're going to be much further from any... you know, it's like about equally distant, isn't it? If we're trying to come over this way, it's about equally distant. I think we're going to try to do this one. It's a level 18 quest. We're level 20. From what I remember, we need to escort a goblin as he pilots a shredder around a little bit. I don't remember it being particularly hard, and we have 2 levels on it, and we're a priest, so we should be able to do it without any big problems. pretty sure we can get through here. Well, I can't really tell, actually. Because we don't have the map reveal yet. Well, this did get us where we needed to be. Let's take out one of these plane striders to get us into our rotation here and refresh us a bit. Now, we did get Holy Fire last time. We could try to open with that. It's probably going to be a pretty big chunk of damage. 85 mana, though. Mind Blast is 80 mana. Let's try it out and just see what kind of damage it can do. It's a long cast, right? It's 3.5 seconds. Could be a decent opener. We can do a Holy Fire into a Mind Blast, into Shadow Word Pain, and then Wand. That seemed pretty effective. Okay. Is it sustainable, though? Is it sustainable, or is that too much mana to be using in every fight? That's the question we're going to find out the answer to eventually. 21. Very nice. Let's pop that point into improved Power Word Shield. Now we have increased absorption by 10%. We probably only need to use both of those spells on enemies that are at level with us. I think if it's an enemy that's a green enemy, just using Mind Blast is going to be fine. And much more mana efficient than casting both big spells. Yeah, I think that's probably still the best way to go. Mind Blast into a Shadow Word Pain, into a Wand. Well, that behavior's not the best. I don't like the crazy running. That's not going to be great for us. Blood Splattered Sash of the Tiger, Agility and Strength, Mail Gear. Well, in order for us to be able to do the quest, the guy would actually have to be here, and the guy's not here. Which means somebody else is doing the quest, which means we are probably just going to continue on. We might get sent back into this area to do something else, and if that's the case, we'll,
Talk to me.
We'll try it again. Here he is. Like, he has to do his whole reset thing before anything can happen with him. Looks like that person just finished the escort. He's probably gonna reset soon. Bad Luck the Rogue, dead at level 17 in the Barrens. I'd like to see if he resets, like, anytime soon. Feral Cloak of Intellect. 2 intellect. What do we have on? We have 3 stamina. I almost want the intellect more. Let's do that. With Power Word Shield, I don't feel like we need the stamina as much. Obviously more health is good health, but I think in this case we take the intellect. I'm not sure how he did not pull those other guys, but I'll take it. Our buddy here is not back yet. That is the concerning part. Yeah, we cleared this whole area twice. I mean, we saw him standing over here. I feel like he disappeared from where he was standing. I'm just not sure how long it takes mobs to reset in vanilla for an escort quest. There has to be, like, some time associated with it, right? We are starting to be in a bit of a bad area. I think it's going to be okay if we just move on from this one for now. And then if we come back to it later, great. If not, we're probably not going to miss it in the grand scheme of things. Let's go over and visit Winnicky. That turn-in is gray, unfortunately, and I don't know what else she has for us, but we'll take a look. If it's a gray quest, then we probably won't do it at this point. I'm becoming really curious to see, like, which classes do we find most often surviving to higher levels. That's going to be a really interesting thing to watch, the /who in different zones as we progress. I feel like the priest has maybe the most survivability of any class. Now, that being said, I haven't played all the classes in hardcore yet, but just by how it feels like it's a class that can survive quite a bit. Obviously, you can still get into bad situations, but if you're playing super carefully, I feel like you could go for a long time on a priest if you have the patience for it. Somebody made a comment once that was something to the effect of, you've picked the hardest class, the priest, due to the need for patience, or something like that. And I thought that was pretty accurate and funny. very busy with my work, priest, unless you have something for me. We have a Samaflange. She wants to fix it. 15 nugget slugs? Nugget slugs, guys. Nugget slugs. The sludge fen to the east. So it is sending us back to where we were. It's a green quest. It's not gray. Let's go do it. And maybe while we're back there, we'll be able to take on that escort quest. We'll fight some stuff along the way if we can, well, if we can find anything that offers kill experience, which maybe we won't. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is really low level. Yeah, I'd like to fight stuff as we travel, especially when we have full mana, but I'm not going to fight anything right now that doesn't offer at least a little bit of kill XP. I don't really want to kill the drafts. I feel kind of bad. The drafts aren't hurting anybody. I'm not going to kill the drafts. I can't do it. Alright, so the nugget slugs, I'm pretty sure, are going to be pickups off the ground. I still don't see the guy over here with his escort quest. Let's head this way. We need to try to identify where we're getting these items from. I thought they were from crates and stuff, but I'm checking these crates and nothing seems clickable at the moment. It's possible that we have other players out here going for the same items. Here we go. They look like little buckets. Well, I'm going in for the item. Sorry. But, yeah, I was already lining up my shot for that one. We got 3 out of that one item, so that's pretty good. We have some additional unwanted attention here. There really don't seem to be a lot of these items, unfortunately. We don't need another Shen's empty keg. Yeah, there just don't seem to be a lot of these items. And we're kind of competing for them now with that warrior. Which is not the greatest situation to be in. I'm really not seeing any of them. Maybe we have to go up on the scaffolding and stuff over here and climb up that way to find more. I'm not really sure about this quest. What I do know is that there's a crap ton of enemies here and they all run really fast. So I'm not too enthralled to be here at the moment. The only thing keeping me here is that we have, you know, 5 or 6 levels on most of these guys. Otherwise we probably would not be doing this right now. because it just seems particularly nasty. Like, we're gonna get a bunch of ads from this. Alright, we only got one. I did not even see this guy hiding in the bushes. Literally hiding in the bushes. Didn't see him at all. I'm also still not seeing any quest items to speak of. We're gonna work our way up here a little bit. I know we shouldn't because something else is gonna send us up there later. I'd love to just see one more item somewhere on the ground. Just one more clickable thing. Would be absolutely amazing. Just anywhere. Off in the distance would be fine. I just don't see any at all. And I see the escort quest is back up over there. That's one thing we have going on. But yeah, I'd like to complete the collection quest first. It just doesn't seem like that's going to happen right away. Unless we maybe keep looting the one that we know about. If it respawns in that same spot, we could just keep looting it. I thought there would be some out here, because they kind of indicate that there's these crates, but then we get close and none of them are clickable. I'm just wondering how much I actually want to be here. I just don't feel like we're making any progress here. Whatsoever. We can keep fighting these low-level guys, they respawn basically immediately. So we're not making progress by fighting them. We're not even really able to search the area before they pop back up. And searching this area seems ultimately fruitless, because there aren't any items in this area, which is confusing. It did say the sludge fen. I could turn on objective tracking really quick, and we could try to figure out what the hell is going on. Yeah, it says that they're all over the place. It's really funny. So they're supposed to be here. They're supposed to be here. We're just not finding any. That's fine. Just wanted to make sure that we were, like, you know, anywhere near the right place. And, yeah. Ultimately, I think I'm moving on from this one. Probably shouldn't have wasted our time with it to begin with, so I apologize for that. Let's just drop that one. I don't have any interest in being there. Let's go far to the west, and we will try to fight some harpies. We have to get 6 lieutenant rings, and we will be fighting a little bit deeper into that area than we have been in the past. Unfortunately, our inventory is filling up at a rate that is a little bit alarming. Now, having 6 stacks of linen bolts in my inventory is definitely not helping that at all. That's true. And that one is completely on me. I probably should have finished that up yesterday by doing some actual crafting before I logged out. And that would have used up all the woolen bolts, and I could have sold the gear, and we'd be in a much better position inventory-wise. Eventually there will be harpies back here. Eventually. So we need Harpy Lieutenant rings, and they're not going to drop by the ones up front here, but we're going to have to fight a little bit to clear our way into the back. Alright, so the Slayers can drop them. But not the Rogue Feathers. So we need Slayers. Now, I did see one of them in stealth there, which is a little bit worrisome. How many of those are we going to have to deal with, I wonder? The wind callers don't drop the item either, but they are kind of in our way. Oh, here we go. We knew it was going to happen eventually. Let's see how long our improved powered shield holds up. It held up for a while. It held up long enough that we could have immediately refreshed it if we wanted to. Not bad. Ultimately, not bad. Especially for being surprised by an enemy coming out of stealth on us. Kind of waiting for the respawn rate to crank out here. I'm surprised that it hasn't yet. Now we only need one more item. It would be really nice if, you know, one of these guys could drop it, so that we don't have to wait for respawns. And there we go. Alright, let's work our way out of here. And this has been an episode already with a lot of running back and forth. A lot of running around, a lot of travel. And in keeping with that same theme, I think I'm going to take the opportunity, since we're up this way, to go turn our breadcrumb in up near Ashenvale, and then we're going to go get the Ashenvale flight points. Yeah, I think it's time we grab those flight points. I know there's a level 19 kill quest over at the Zoram Strand. I definitely want to be in a position to do that pretty soon. It's an easy kill quest in a cool area. So yeah, I think it's time to get those flight points. At least this way, even if we die, we can say that we at least saw Ashenvale on this character. I have no expectation that we're going to die soon, however. We should be able to run through the zone just fine. That there aren't too many enemies that have a lot of levels on us at level 21. Pretty sure Ashenvale is a place we could quest. Yeah, the Ashenvale hunt is 20, 24... There we go. Naga of Zoram Strand. That's what I'm thinking of. Ainri the Druid, dead at level 13 in the Barrens. Rip, brother. Go again. I don't know that I'll do a druid in vanilla. There's one thing I really hate about being a druid in vanilla, and that is that you have to shift out of your creature form to accept quests. You can't talk to NPCs in vanilla while you're shapeshifted, which is very realistic, I guess, but also very problematic. Because it involves you having to shift in and out of your beast forms, which cost you mana. And I don't think it's fair to cost a player mana just because they need to turn in a quest or talk to an NPC. Another druid, dead, level 20 in the Barrens. Mighty Oak. Nice name. Sorry about your rip. Here's a question that I have about like hardcore duos and trios. Do you have to be grouped up the entire time you play? Or let's say I register as a duo with somebody. Am I able to sometimes get on and then play solo? Just a random question that I was thinking about. Basically, I guess my question is, could I be in a duo or trio for trading purposes, but have each person just be kind of individually doing their own thing at their own pace? That seems like it's kind of against the spirit of it. My instinct tells me that you are supposed to be grouped the whole time. I just don't know how that could be tracked by the mod. Because when you log in initially, you're not going to be grouped. So every time you log in, you're going to have to form a group. So how would the mod track that? Are you just not allowed to kill or get experience or anything unless you're grouped up? Yeah, I'm curious about that aspect of the group runs. Okay, that's a PvP quest. We're not gonna worry about that. I mean, ultimately it doesn't matter. I don't have any friends, so it's not like I have a duo or trio run anytime in my future, but I am curious and I do have questions. And I know that some of you guys have answers. Wait, did I miss him? He was beneath us, wasn't he? Ashenvale is a divided land, but our most recent efforts have been very successful. We not only have an outpost at the Zoram Strand, but another just north of here called Splinter Tree. I recently deployed a few scouts into Ashenvale, and I need a runner to take them their orders and bring me back a report of what they have observed.
For the Horde.
We will be doing that over time, I think, if we do decide to quest here ultimately. That's something we can do over time, so we'll grab it now. Quest log is looking okay. We're not going to grab any quest here this time around, I don't believe. I just want to get the flight points. So that is the plan. We are going to be in for a little bit of running. If there's stuff along the sides of the road, that's kind of our level. I will probably be fighting some stuff. I really like Ashenvale. I wouldn't mind spending some time here. I know we're probably going to spend a lot of time here, though, on the Night Elf Road. Because we're not really going to have a choice on that one, so... But we will definitely be doing some stuff here on the Priest. Some of the easier kill quests and stuff that we can knock off we'll be doing. Especially as we are in Hillsbred Foothills, and whenever we need kind of like a visual break from that zone, we can jump over to here, or we can go over into Stone Talon. We have a lot of options. Between levels 21 and 29, we got lots of options. Stopping at a vendor here would probably be a decent idea also, since our inventory is essentially full. Have to keep reminding myself we're not after any of the quests. Alright, that's what we came here for. We could vendor. Let's see if we can find a vendor. Probably the innkeeper will be our best bet.
Strength and honor.
Of course, she isn't a vendor for some reason. One of the few innkeepers that doesn't also sell stuff. Okay, there should be a repair guy back here. Heavy armor merchant.
Peace, friend.
Alright. I think that is about all that we can do.
Be careful.
And now we strap in for a long run. I am going to drink coffee, and I'm going to pet the waking puppy that is in my lap. I see eyeballs looking up at me. Luckily, he likes to kind of, once he wakes up from a nap, he likes to kind of chill. He's got his favorite little moose stuffy that he likes to chew on when he's waking up or going to sleep. And we call him a Sleepy Time Moose. Lazaran Rock the Warrior, dead at level 11 in Silverpine. Now, we do have to make sure that we don't run straight through Astronar, the Alliance town in the middle of the zone. So I'm pretty sure it's coming up here soon. Alright, yeah, here's where we have to go off the road a bit. And just make sure that we stay outside the reach of the guards, essentially. Prospector's Woolies, Strength and Agility Leather. Maestra's Post is also an alliance questing hub. At least there are a couple of quests that come out of it. So we need to keep our eyes open. I don't think if we take the road, we shouldn't be in any threat of pulling the NPCs. I think they're down here. So we should be okay up here, is what I'm saying. But if we were to go down there, I'm pretty sure there are some alliance quest NPCs. Don't know if they would aggro us or not, actually. But I'd rather not find out. Target Delgrin the Purifier is PvP enabled. Oh, so yeah, if you select somebody, it tells you. They look pretty aggressive to me. Yeah. Let's stay away from... We're going to cut across country here a little bit. I think we can do this. I guess I should actually angle us in the direction of the outpost. Because that was not where we were headed. We were just headed towards some interesting looking ruins. Which, as cool as that is not going to get us where we want to go. We need to go this way. I think this is one of the coolest looking little areas in the earlier zones. This guy I don't think is aggressive, but we're gonna avoid him anyhow. I love all the ruins here on the coast. Very cool. If you come here near sunset, the skybox is actually quite beautiful. Alright, guys, it was a lot of running. Ultimately, I feel like it was worth it. We won't have to make these runs again, and now we have the flight points that we need to get all around the place, which is going to make life a lot better, I think. From here, we could do a couple of different things. We could just kind of hang out in Ashenvale, or we could fly back to the crossroads. I think we have to just fly back to the crossroads for now, and I am going to take a break here. You can probably hear my puppy crying out in the background. He needs some attention, so I am going to give him that. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I really do appreciate all of the continued support on the hardcore runs. I am having a great time here on the Bloodsail Buccaneers server. It's been a fantastic few weeks, couple of months at this point. I feel like we've been at it for a while, but at the same time, I feel like we're just barely scratching the surface. And that's a good feeling to have. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.